Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the BFFs podcast. Make sure you guys tap that bell, subscribe, and like the video.
Yes.
I guess I kind of took it all, didn't
You did. Well, let's get into the episode.
Let's go.
What's up, guys?
Right.
Welcome to BFFs.
Yo, this is a light sheet
It's
today.
a light sheet.
Well, we got 3 pages.
Oh,
we're saving trees. We're saving trees.
Wow.
Look at you guys caring about the world.
Look at that. Look at you guys go. We're in New York City.
Yeah.
Josh hasn't. Okay, we were just talking about this. You haven't had a day off since Easter?
No, not one. It's been Easter with my dad to like sketch show to travel, back to sketch show to traveling again. Been in like New York twice, I think, and then Philly, and then we did Arizona, and then we did, where else have I been? I don't know. I'm starting to lose my mind actually, but
You're going a little crazy?
yeah, I'm feeling it. I've like lost weight. It's been terrible. It's been bad. It's
Oh,
been a
gosh,
bad month.
buddy.
I need to get out of this and get into a regimented schedule a little bit.
You need to reel it in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I kind of feel the same way, though. It's always go, go, go. And then it's like the worst when you don't have a routine and you don't feel like a human.
I can't not have a routine too. It's like, I feel like, I'm sure other people with like ADHD will agree, like you are at your best with that when you are in a schedule.
Yeah.
When you're not in a schedule, it's so hard. It's so difficult. You just like feel it way more. So yeah, I'm losing my mind a little bit.
He came in this morning to New York. We had to like go film something, and you were just a shell of a human. We were like, I can't catch your vibe, and you're like, I'm going crazy.
I got about 3 hours of sleep yesterday.
Yeah, it's awful.
And it was on a plane. So, and then I kept having a dream where my ears were clogged. It was the worst experience of my life.
Oh.
Like I was dreaming that my ears were really clogged, and I kept having to
reality.
yawn. And then I would like wake up a little bit and be like trying to yawn, and I'd be like, oh wait, my ears aren't clogged. And then I'd go back to sleep, and it just kept happening.
What
over
a
and over
weird.
again.
Wait, you know that there's a meaning behind all dreams. Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
Dreaming about my ears being clogged.
I don't know if all dreams have meaning. I think sometimes maybe it's just something you thought about before bed. Or...
No, but sometimes they do. What does a clogged ear mean in a dream? It says there are various causes behind the common issue, ranging from simple. Oh, this is just saying you have earwax. But
yeah.
no, what does a clogged ear mean in a dream? There's a hidden message. It says biblical meanings.
Okay.
Divine obstruction and the inability to discern, refusal to listen to God or divine guidance, unwillingness to accept spiritual truths, blocking out the voice of a conscience or intuition, ignoring important messages of the universe.
Huh.
And then there's also cultural and historical perspectives. Dreams of a clogged ear. Dreams about not being able to hear. Dreams of ears plugged in. Okay, yeah. It just says you have anxiety.
Right.
And you need to accept God.
Fair. All right.
Do you feel better after knowing that?
I feel like I still just need to sleep.
Yeah, maybe you just need to take a little bit of a rest.
But yeah, no, fair. All right.
I was dreaming about alligators every night. It was the weirdest thing. Alligators, like, they would flood my apartment. They would flood my house. They would kill my parents.
Like they would what? Like leave the tap on, or what do you mean flood it?
Oh, like my place would be flooded, and then it would be infested with alligators.
Oh.
And it was a reoccurring dream forever and ever and ever. And I never got to the bottom of it, but it was really, really scary.
You didn't look it up yourself?
I did. I think it meant that I'm like running or I'm trying to get away from something really bad.
Huh.
And then once I got away from something really bad, I stopped having the dream.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty cool. So dreams kind of have that little thing.
Yeah.
We
We
were
were
also
like your subconscious.
Yeah,
So yeah,
subconscious.
that makes sense.
We were also talking about, I just found out what a lavender marriage was.
Yeah. Which is you seem to want to get into one.
Yeah. Is this like a good thing? Do people approve of these or what?
I don't know how people feel about them. I haven't talked to, the lavender community that much. But it's just when a gay person marries a straight person, right?
Yeah. So what I've heard from you 2 seconds before this was like, I would date or marry a gay guy who isn't out to their family.
I think that's what it's, I could be misspoken.
Okay.
But my assumption, like, why else would a gay person get married to a straight person? My only
companionship? I don't know.
But like, wouldn't you want companionship then from someone like you're physically and emotionally attracted to?
Maybe a lavender marriage is like last resort. It's like, okay, maybe my gay best friend. It's like, if we don't find someone, then we get married.
Like a Ted Mosby and Robin Scherbatsky situation where it's like, if by 40 we're not married, we marry each other.
Yeah. I have a lot of those. But it's with straight men. I would rather it be with a gay man.
Yeah, I think I mean, can we look it up, Peyton? I think it's when they typically hide, like they're not out to their parents, right?
It says typically due to societal pressures, family expectations, or maintaining a certain image.
Yeah. So I think,
sad.
it is sad. It is sad.
But if anyone needs a lavender marriage and you're cool and fun, I'm in, because I'm done with those straight guys.
Right.
Hate them. They stink. I really would like to marry a gay man.
You would kind of just have like a best friend that you're with.
That's
for
awesome.
The
I
rest of your
always
life.
say, like, I would love...
There'd be no like jealousy.
Two divas.
Or
imagine two divas dating and married, and that's so fun. And you don't have to. You don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, do I look good for them? Does it matter? You're just like perfect.
Right.
It's two besties.
So who's gonna carry all the shit though?
If it's two divas.
Yeah, because like, like girlfriends are always like, can you put my phone in your pocket? Can you do this? Can you hold this? Can you? And like, then like the guy will be carrying like 40 things into the house or whatever. Like, who's going to be the one carrying stuff?
Uber package.
You're going to get an Uber to come and like bring shit into your house. What if you're on like, when you're on like a walk
We
with
need to have
a
an
boyfriend?
assistant.
Okay. There
Right.
it is. Yeah.
And they follow behind us and hold all of our purses.
Yeah, they're just holding all of your shit. That is two divas right
That's
there.
two divas with our little assistant.
That makes sense.
But
That
what if
makes
our
sense.
assistant is also a diva? We can't get a diva assistant.
No, you need a non-diva.
Yeah.
Someone like
a straight
me.
man assistant. That's hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you know, what's his name? Davis. Yes, I can never say his last name. I know his name, Davis Burleson, but he's like a New York City influencer.
Okay.
And he's gay, and he's like very like fashionable. He has like cool like eyeglasses all the time, cool
sick.
fashion. But he came on TikTok, and I've seen it a lot more recently.
What?
No, he came on TikTok. Sorry, I didn't finish the rest. But he came on TikTok the other day and was like, "This is not the first time it's happened. It's like probably the 10th time it's happened." He'll be walking the street in New York City, and you think it's like the most accepting place where like there's so many gay people, there's so many diverse people, and like straight men will just verbally attack him on the side of the road. Like a taxi pulled up and they were like, "Are you about to get some pussy?" And he was with his girlfriend, like friend that's a girl, and he was joking, like he fed into it. He's like, "Yeah, this is my girlfriend, I'm gonna get some." Then they all started laughing and were like, "What the fuck is your outfit? You look like an idiot, like you're gay, your hair is stupid, you look like you're gonna bomb someone, your glasses are stupid." And they're just stopped at a red light. They're all cracking up at him, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And then they just drive off.
Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, that kind of sounds like they want him.
Right?
That's what it kind of sounds like to me.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
It sounds like they kind of want him.
Sounds like they're kind of jealous of him and they want to be him.
Yeah. It's also a weird thing to be like, "What, are you going to get some pussy?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's my girl right there." Gay! Like, what?
I know.
What's the roast there? I
fuck?
don't get that. I don't get that.
And who just pulls up next to someone and says, "You're going to get some I don't even like saying
I
that.
think that's just like a real insecure man right there.
Yeah, for
Because I've
real.
had that happen before, like when I've worn like let's say I've worn like one of Gabby's hoodies or something like that, because I'm running out of the house and I'm like, "Oh, let me just grab this." Boom, put it on, and I've like walked, or like I'm going to the airport. I don't really care what hoodie I have on. I've had before where like people have driven by and been like, "Whose hoodie is that? Your girlfriend's?" And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, "That's gay." And I'm like, "Well, it's my girlfriend."
If we look at it realistically.
So it can't really be. How is that? I'm confused.
And then
now.
they just yell, "Lavender Marriages."
yeah, lavender relationship. No, but yeah, I've had like those things happen before, and I'm like, nothing. You didn't make any sense there. You asked if it was my girlfriend's hoodie, and I said yes, and then you called me gay.
You're gay.
How?
You know what I've started to realize, and maybe it's just me, and maybe it is just in New York, but there's a very certain type. There's so many certain types of guys here. Like there's 3 different groups, but the finance bros, the ones that like really dress in the button ups and like the pants, the belts, the hat, like looks like they're going golfing, but we're just at a bar, and they hate gay men the most, tend to be
It's because
the gay
they
ones.
are gay.
I know. And I found out all the time, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Because they're just like, doing blowing each other in like the back rooms, and
but it's
they're all
just
like tight about it. Well, they're
fucking
probably
mean.
loose, but they're tight about the fact that they don't get to be freely loose.
It's just bizarre that people, be freely loose.
Just be freely loose.
Or don't make fun of other gay people. It's really upsetting. That really upset me when I saw Davis's video, because he's so nice. If you saw it, you'd be like, he just is the kindest heart.
I just never understand how that can be like somebody's, like, how are you going to waste your energy on that? How is that something that you're concerned about? Somebody else's love life? Like,
right? It's beyond
as long as it's not
me.
like bestiality, who really
Yeah.
cares? Or like something, like pedophilic.
Yeah,
And like,
well,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Bad.
Like,
That's bad.
it just doesn't make sense to me.
If it doesn't affect you, why do you care?
Yeah, like
You'll
who
never
gives
get
a
it.
fuck? Who gives a fuck?
It's
Anyways.
so crazy.
All right, guys, Viore, what I like about them is that it's comfortable athletic wear that you can also wear out and still look good. Viore is incredibly versatile and comfortable, perfect for whatever your day brings, designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with friends. Their Dream Knit Performance Jogger are the softest joggers on the planet and are an effortless wardrobe essential. Viore is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at viore.com/BFFs. That's VUORI.com/BFFs. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to viore.com/BFFs and discover the versatility of Viore clothing. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions.
Oh, well, we have our queen. We have some headlines from the Met Gala. This was last week. Did you have any favorite outfits from the Met Gala?
My favorite was the assistant that Doechii yelled at. Her outfit was sick.
So obviously you saw the Doechii stuff. What's your take on it?
Yeah.
I've seen two polarizing takes.
Look, I get it's like a high stress situation. It's the Met Gala.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
those that don't
it's
know,
a big event.
yeah.
It's like you got like one chance with your outfit to show out and like then keep getting invited back kind of thing. I feel like it becomes like this like culty invite only club too, like after. So I don't know. I get being like high stress and wanting to like have your reveal be done and everything. I just think the post after is what made me be like, what the fuck? Like, took all that time to write out that Instagram story and couldn't have said sorry.
I know.
Just couldn't have just been like, sorry.
So Doechii, there was a video, I'm sure everyone knows, but there's a video of her screaming at her assistants or her
like,
team.
because she needs an umbrella. She needs
to
more
hide her
umbrellas.
outfit. Yeah, she's like, I need fucking another umbrella right here. Like, like very much yelling. Very much rude. And then she posted the Instagram story and she kind of just made a joke about it. And she didn't apologize in it, which, like, I don't know, you could take that as her team didn't care or she thinks that they didn't care. But I don't know. I understand people being like, well, she's actually a diva. And when you see a real diva, then you get mad, or this was super stressful. This was super high strung situation. But you could never put me in a situation of any type of situation. I would never talk to people like that.
Yeah, I think it's just like I don't know. I think it's just like a respect thing.
Right?
It's like they're running around and obviously trying to help. It's not like they're sitting there like not. It's not like there were no umbrellas and they're like wrecking your reveal or something. Like they're doing what they can, and then like. I don't know. To me, I get it. It's high stress. You're in the moment. Like, who knows what was going wrong earlier in the day and whatnot. But to me, it's like you type out that whole Insta story. You can't just throw in like a sorry.
Like, sorry, I love you. I was stressed.
Yeah. It's like not that hard to do. I don't know. So
I still love Doechii, though. I really don't give a fuck. But it was kind of shocking to see because I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought you were a little nicer.
Yeah.
A little bit nicer. My favorite outfit actually was... And it's ironic because everyone's shitting on Katy Perry right now. Her outfit ate down.
But it was an AI photo, right? Like she
Are you
didn't.
serious?
Real,
Yeah, that wasn't
Read
a
the
real
sheet.
photo.
Yeah, it's on the,
Are you
read the
dead
sheet.
ass?
It's the first headline of the
Everyone's asking me, what's your favorite Met Gala look? I'm going Katy Perry.
Yeah, no, it wasn't real.
She didn't go?
No, I don't even think she went.
She's still up in space?
She was still just floating.
Fuck. Okay, well, that's why the outfit was so good because it wasn't real. Who AI'd this shit? Because I want to know what they wrote. I want to get that.
I think she does this every year. She always
She
does
posted this?
She posts an AI photo every year.
right there.
I'm literally lost.
Just
Read her caption.
Every year, Katy Perry posts an AI-generated photo at the Met, and every year the internet falls for it. This is something she does.
Literally fell for it so hard. This outfit's so good. Wait, why? Oh, she was in Houston. She's on her crazy-ass tour. So this is what she would have worn?
Maybe. I don't know.
I want to
It is
believe that was
actually
real.
like a sick fit, though.
It's
I'm not
sick
gonna
and
lie.
it's so on
pretty cool.
theme and it's the like the tailoring
Is it on theme?
perfect.
What was the theme this year?
Dandyism.
What's that?
It's like black tailoring. Let's read
Why
it.
are you sighing, Peyton?
Because I'm looking it up. Menswear, suiting, and exceptional tailoring took center stage. That's what it... Tailoring Black style and exploration of the importance of the sartorial in the formation of Black identities.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Black
Okay.
tailoring.
Yeah.
But so
Cool.
like a lot of people were wearing suits and pinstripes and
Yeah.
like oversized with the hats.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool theme, but I feel like it didn't leave room to be so extravagant, which I feel like the Met Gala is really overboard.
Right.
I feel like you
right.
can't do too much with a suit and a hat.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, look at Rihanna's fit.
Yeah. I mean,
Rihanna's fit's kind of crazy.
it's kind of crazy.
It's pretty eccentric.
And she announced her third pregnancy.
Yep.
Oh
a
my
lot of babies.
God.
Her and ASAP.
I know.
They keep making babies.
I saw a video it was kind of creepy, but it had so many views on TikTok, so many likes, and it was like, I know Rihanna's gyno loves to see her coming. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, why
I
does
don't
the
know.
gyno love to see her
Because
coming?
she's always pregnant and they're like super excited to see her vagina. And it was really weird. And no comments were like, this is weird.
They were like, haha, true.
Yeah, I was like, this is so fucking weird.
Huh.
Gyno loves to see her coming. Like, what the fuck?
That's she just have like a healthy vagina and he's like proud of that?
I
What's
don't know.
the desire for the gyno guy?
Why can't it be a girl?
Or girl,
I would rather it be a girl.
I would assume.
I have a gyno girl. But no, the
Like-
girl's probably pumped to see. I would just love to see Rihanna walk into my office. Maybe that's what they meant. But
Yeah.
why not say doctor? Why say gyno?
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me really uncomfortable and I don't really know how to talk about this.
Yeah. I
or
don't know
make
why I brought
jokes
it up.
about
I just thought it was really weird and I saw it and no one else in the comments was like, hey, this is fucking weird. So we can agree that's weird.
Yeah, what does a gyno do? Just like kind of
You have to get like your pap smear.
fish around
when
or
you have,
like what are they
Yeah,
doing
you
in
get
there?
you get the like probe up there and they open it up, they check you out, they make sure everything's
It doesn't
good.
really seem like a very enjoyable experience for either side.
It's not. I mean, at least for the person sitting there, no one likes to just go get their vagina slammed.
So
in.
they're like what? They're grabbing like a vice grip and like spreading it apart.
It's
and
like-
then
You literally put like this thing in. Can we show them what they put in your vagina?
Stirrups?
Yeah. No, the expander. What's it called? So like when you get a pap smear, Josh, so you have to get a pap smear when you turn 23.
yeah.
And they put that in.
What?
Yeah. They crank you open.
There's no way that's what they use.
Yeah.
That looks like a torturing device.
It looks medieval.
It looks like
doesn't
a
it?
bottle opener.
And then they scrape a little bit of your insides out and then they test them.
Oh my God, let's go to the next topic. This is crazy.
It's
that is
it's honestly-
so like
for anyone younger that's
it's not
scared.
gross. That's not the right word. It's really uncomfortable though.
I waited, so I was so scared because that is so scary and intimidating. And I
How
waited
big
like
is that thing?
2 years.
Because
It's
it looks
not
like
as-
it could be massive.
It's not as big as it like. It's like this, and then it like opens up. It's like no bigger than like a small penis. You don't have to do all that like that.
Oh my God.
But it's not as scary. Like go get a.
You have
pap
to wear those
smear.
boots and everything too?
You do have to like put there's like leg things that you have to put your legs up on.
This is crazy.
And that you put on your gown and then you just open up and then
And
they
is it
stick in.
typically a guy?
It's either or. You can like
No?
request what you want. There's a lot of guys and girls. I feel like people are more comfortable with girls.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a really like what guy is getting into this line of work?
I know.
Is it specifically like that's all they do?
I-
Or are they like doctors and they just know how to do some gyno stuff? Or
No,
is
they're
it, like,
OBGYNs. So that's
all they do. They
Yeah.
just do
vag stuff. Yeah.
bad stuff.
And I know it's like you want to look at things good and be like, well, they're just doctors and they're helping out. But I have a hard time thinking any man doesn't have a creepy bone in their body. So I'm like, why are you becoming a gyno?
What guy like is like, you know what? I really want to shove like that thing looks like those, you know, when you have like those like thing to get weeds out of the
Jackhammer?
ground and
Oh.
you like step down on it and like twist it around and then like clamp it and pull the weed out.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
It's pretty. I mean, this is a crazy visual. It's not all that crazy. Like I sat in a chair. I didn't have this fucking.
And
crank
did you
out
guys
device.
all have girls doing it for you?
My gyno's a girl. Girls.
all
yeah.
girls?
I would like maybe like a gay man.
Oh
would be
my
fine.
God.
But a straight man, it just feels wrong.
That's so much worse than
It's
like a
take me to dinner
that's
first.
so much worse than a colonoscopy or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because at least it's just like one little finger in the butt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I haven't gotten a colonoscopy.
It's a
the
little
butt.
camera up.
That's
It's
a
a little
Saturday night,
camera
buddy.
up your butt.
I thought they like.
But it's
just
like the
kinda
size of like a peanut.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a finger in the butt.
Yeah.
What's the one where they check out your butt?
Prostate. They check out your prostate, right?
A prostate
Your prostate exam at the pediatrician.
When they say cough and they hold your junk.
No. What's the one when they? What's the one that when like a guy always has to get them when
That's
they're
a
like
prostate
40?
exam,
Yeah, it's a
Theo.
prostate exam.
In your
You get a
butthole.
colonoscopy you're supposed to start getting colonoscopies at like 45.
Is that the same for a prostate exam?
I think you're just supposed to get prostate exams like
you haven't
at
had
your
one yet?
thing. I feel like you've had one before.
No. You haven't had a
where they
finger
say
in the
bend
butt at the
over and
doctor?
cough.
No, I've never done that.
Bend over and cough with your butt, with your
No,
finger in the
I-
butt, or hold the balls.
I've never done either.
They've never.
I don't know. I'm
yet-
not a boy. I don't know anything.
No, they haven't checked. Every time you go to the doctor, they hold your balls and say cough.
Nope. No, they don't.
Yeah, they
I've
do.
Never had that happen to me.
They've never. That
I've never had
have a
to
doctor?
whip
Oh,
my-
you're right. You're right. A prostate exam is a screening test to look for early signs of prostate cancer,
Prostate
and you
cancer.
start it at age 50.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's like
Finger
the
in the butt?
number one. It's like the number one cancer killer in men, I believe.
yeah,
Coughing balls is
is-
to do with like testicular cancer.
But
I
that's
think.
every time you go to get a physical. I think.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
I've
you had to
just
do that
never
to go
got
to
a
high
physical.
school.
Yeah, you have to do that to play on the basketball team.
Yo,
He's
you guys
from
just had a
Canada.
creepy gym coach.
He's from Canada.
That's
He probably
not
never
true.
done this.
That's not true. You guys just had a weird gym coach. We did not have to do that to play sports. I don't know if I've ever gotten a physical. Maybe
do you have
I
a doctor?
should. I don't ever remember whipping my cock out at
You
the
don't have to
doctor's
whip your
office.
cock out, but
Well,
you
what? You think I'm just undoing the zipper and
you
pulling
put
out the balls?
you
and
put the
letting
gurney on, and then they lift it up, and then they say cough.
Should we get one of the guys? Cause
Yeah, can we ask another guy?
Can we get
This
fights
isn't-
in here or
this isn't-
somebody?
I think
What?
he left. Let's get a
What's
guy
the
though.
right age? Tommy Smokes would know this.
Let's go.
I'm actually really curious because maybe it is because you're Canadian. No, but
No, it has nothing to do with being Canadian.
health is universal.
I think it's just because I left Canada early and then went to the States.
Oh, maybe
and I
before your balls
probably-
dropped, then you.
Well, no, I was 17.
I don't know when did you hit puberty?
Like 16. To be fair,
Exactly.
I was still going through it at 17. I was a pretty late bloomer.
What happens when a boy hits puberty? Is it just like your voice cracks?
Yeah,
And that's
that's a
it?
big one. I mean, yeah, the voice is like in a terrible spot for a while.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like it's almost when your voice is cracking, I feel like it's almost worse than before. Like when your voice was high.
Because it's like in that weird middle
Well,
stage.
you can also like kind of, like you can just try to deepen your voice a little bit or something like
People
but
used to say you do that.
and then I don't do that. I think I just get excited
This
sometimes.
is a
when
mic.
I
You should talk into it for the pod.
Whatever, dude.
Okay.
Hey.
So
Hell yeah.
how many times have you had to cough and had somebody hold your balls?
Wait, we got to get him on a mic.
Okay.
Okay. Ask your question.
Yeah, so pretty much this started with a pap smear. Which
Schmear.
I didn't really know much about.
I don't know
It sounded
anything about
like
them.
it sounded like a breakfast sandwich or something like that to me.
Bust.
And then she was asking, like, she was like, it's the same as like, guys will like have to go to the doctors and like cough and get their balls felt up. And I was like, I've never had to do that.
I don't think I have either.
Wait,
See?
really?
I now to be clear, I don't go to
Is
doctors.
this a
very
myth
often.
amongst women that we think that though? Because I thought every time a guy has to go to the doctors for a physical, they say cough and they hold your balls.
Now my thing is I don't go to many physicals,
You
but
got the worst guy.
Yeah. I don't either.
but I have gone to physicals. It's not a yearly thing, but I've done it
And
as an adult,
Uh-huh.
and I've not done that.
Right?
I one time when I was really young, like 13 probably, I was going to the doctors and I had kind of just hit puberty. So I was like, well, I got to shave. So I shaved
Your
my
balls?
which
Nice.
were, I mean, like a peach, like I had barely any hair. And the doctor just went, I remember him holding my balls at the time. I don't think I coughed.
It's just usually a puberty thing, right? Like it's like to see if your balls
yeah,
drop.
that might have been why he did it. Cause
Yeah.
he
Oh,
caught,
a
but
one
then he
and done.
told me, and he goes, "You probably don't have to start shaving yet." Like he felt my razor burn. I was like, "Little young kid." He's like, you do yourself more damage than anything down there.
Just cutting your balls up, dude. Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, it is not.
it's
certainly
not
is
a thing. Okay.
When I go to the doctors now, I probably went to the doctors like 2 years ago. He just kind of looks at you. He's like, "You're fine."
yeah.
He doesn't even. Okay. Have you got the finger in the butt?
You're way
Not
too
by
young
a
for
doctor,
that.
no.
No, not by a doctor. Okay,
That's
so
like,
yeah, we
that's
have it
like
all
a
wrong.
50-year-old thing when they check out your butt.
Yeah, I think that's. I actually went to a GI fairly recently as well, who I think the GI would be the person to do it, and he did the same thing. He kind of just looked at me and he's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I
He's
don't
like, you're
Just
a physical
one look.
specimen.
know."
Get
He's
the
like,
hell out of
he
here,
goes,
dude.
"Don't come back till you're 45." I was like, all right, I'll see you later.
Yep.
Ah, well, I was explaining to Josh about a pap smear, which you obviously
You
know what the device
they
looks like.
use?
Is it the smashing?
Is it the smashing?
The smash machine? Where you put
That's a
you-
mammogram.
It
That's a
looks like
mammogram.
That's a
looks like
boob.
almost like
So
the
this
only
is
way
what they
I
put
look at
in
what
your
they put in
vagina.
there. It's like an extreme bottle.
Oh,
opener.
yeah,
yeah, no,
and then
I've
they
seen that
crank
thing.
it. Yeah, and then they
And they
scrape
just
it.
wide, they
I
just
know
open
we're
it.
in here talking speculums. Yeah, I know.
That
I had
is
to
a
explain it
device,
to him.
dude.
Okay, well, thanks. So we had it all wrong.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on and confirming.
Thank you
this
for your
us.
I love
intel.
talking speckies.
I texted Tommy Smokes. Hey, quick question. Do you ever have to bend over and cough at a physical growing up?
Did he answer yet?
No, I'll let you know when he does.
Wow, so that's a myth because I really, really thought every time the boys go, they have to cough with their balls.
No, yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
So that's good. So you're fine.
yeah.
Yeah, we thought we had it all wrong for you.
No, I didn't. I was like, there's no way this is a thing.
I was
people
worried.
Are doing, but
Ah.
anyways. All right, guys, game time. They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale, get in the queue, and by the time you get through, the best seats are gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down closer it gets to showtime. I was looking to get tickets for the New York Knicks game tonight. Joined Bree there. She already got tickets from Game Time. And I saw an amazing deal for those great seats, so we'll see if I'm going to, splurge on that or not. What are you waiting for? I'm going to go get those tickets. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BFF for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BFF for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time.
On to something horrible.
Yeah,
But we-
more serious.
Yeah, this is just horrible, but it's everywhere. It's the only thing on social media. It's the Kayla, Evan, James Charles. There's an update. Last time we talked about it, this was before James Charles came forward with his side of the story. So I'll just read this for everyone that's confused because it's kind of a lot. So Kayla's ex was sentenced to 18 months in jail for a DUI in violation of probation, followed by 11 months and 29 days of probation for a domestic assault charge. James Charles then came forward and he said he was waiting for the court case to be settled and explained his friendship with Evan. James claimed that he and Evan did not have any kind of sexual relationship. Evan did come stay with him in California for a weekend, but nothing happened between them. At the time James let Evan stay with him, he said he did not know about the domestic abuse. He was just under the impression they were in some sort of toxic relationship. James is now allegedly suing Zach Sellers, who is the one who went on the Be Better podcast and made all the allegations against James. Zach made a response video saying that everything he said was 100% true and that James is blowing up Kayla's phone and she's not answering. Zach said that he is ready for James to go to court and we will bring evidence proving James was messaging kids.
Yep. I mean, here's the thing. To me, until Kayla says otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm not believing anything that just comes out of James Charles' mouth. Plus, he did message kids. That was like a proven thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, what, we're going to believe this dude? Everyone's like, he didn't stutter. He didn't stutter once in his video. It's like, yeah, he could take unlimited takes at it. It wasn't a live stream.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was on the news or on stand.
Mm.
Like, what are you fucking talking about? You could write out a script and then like rehearse it and then be like, all right, I'm ready to go film this video. He does it for a living.
Yeah.
Like, what a dumb way to be like, this guy got to be telling the truth. He didn't even stutter. Imagine you had a speech impediment and you were trying to convince everyone you weren't like a serial killer
I
or
know.
something.
And I
That'd
like
be terrible if that's the way we judge people.
I know, on a stutter, it's like I feel like that's
What?
when your thoughts are racing more because maybe you are telling the truth that you stutter. I don't know, to have something so clean straight, but also I just don't understand how the whole internet was against him and the same people in one day are like, I believe him, I'm on James' side. I do think, I'll play devil's advocate for a second. I do think the Zach guy is a little fishy because in his video, he was like, I'm dropping merch. I'm like, that's weird. And why are you dropping merch? This is a domestic abuse case.
Yeah,
like,
you
and we're
definitely
talking
shouldn't be
about,
dropping merch.
you're talking about messaging minors. You're talking about literal domestic abuse. You're dropping merch. I just don't even understand why James Charles is a narrative in this when we should just be focusing on the
I was gonna
literal
say,
domestic abuse.
I don't give a fuck about anyone in this situation except for the fact that I want Kayla to be rewarded for her bravery. I think it was pretty fucking sick what she did.
She's only 19.
I know. So young, so strong. So big ups to her. And like I think I had heard or seen something where she just kind of like smiled at him as he was like walked off to jail, and
She was the last person he
that's
saw.
fucking rock star, dude.
Awesome.
So rock star.
That must be like such
So-
a relief for her. I can only imagine to know that he's like gone and she got her justice.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't think there's like teams in this. There's no team.
And there shouldn't be
James,
tea,
That's
like-
fucking ridiculous. It's just one team. You're either Team Kayla or maybe you should be like locked up too.
Yeah, you're either
So,
team abuse or
yeah,
team
yeah,
women. It's
yeah.
just, it's crazy. And like, I just don't even know why James is like a player in this. Like, that should be a separate issue. It's so crazy
Yeah, I know.
that it's taking away from all the eyes on Evan and people talking about Evan and making him the monster. Like, why are we shifting all the blame to somewhere that is a totally different conversation?
Yep.
So I'm so happy for you, Kayla. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Me too.
Friggin' awesome. This is a huge thing. I don't know on your TED Talk.
Welcome to our TED Talk.
TikTok. Tic Tac. I don't know if you see anything about New York on your
No,
TikTok.
I don't really have a big New York For You page.
But it's been a big discourse on social media lately about the New York City transplants. So it's trending right now on TikTok, and right now native New Yorkers are saying places like the West Village, the Lower East Side where I live, have been overly gentrified and ruined by NYC transplant. Native
I
New
think they
Yorkers.
like to be called transgenders, actually.
What?
going.
What are you even talking about? Was it just a joke?
Yeah, it was just.
Oh.
Keep going.
Okay, or I didn't know if you were actually confused. Native New Yorkers have been saying people used to move to New York City to have the opportunity to be their true selves, and now people are trying to turn those neighborhoods like the West Village into their suburban hometown. Native New Yorkers are calling these transplants extremely boring and say they're sucking the culture out of New York. That literally goes back to what I just said about Davis when he was in the West Village getting literally attacked by straight men. That is what's happening. Are you confused?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I feel like you're confused.
What's a transplant?
Like someone that moves from somewhere else and moves into a neighborhood and then they gentrify it so all the prices go up. So it's like people like moving from a suburb in Jersey to New York City, West Village, where we used to be filled with like culture and like it was like the gay and black community, and now they can't afford to live there. They're getting pushed out by these straight white men who yell at Davis on the side of the road.
So it's people that are like buying property and then raising the value of the like they're raising rent or
Yeah, just
raising-
like gentrification.
Okay.
And it's been like a big discourse because these neighborhoods used to be like the most sought after in New York City, like West Village
Uh-huh.
and East Village, not just for like for reasons of they were so cool. They were like so
Yeah.
much culture,
Yeah, yeah,
diversity, and it was like this places that you wanted to be. There was like music and fashion, whatever. And now it's just like literally you're walking down a SEC College Town Road and you're like back just like at a tailgate, and
Okay.
people are mad about it.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, I feel like that's the reality of every fucking major city. That's just what happens.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I have, like the solve here, but
No, there's no solve. I think it just will get worse and worse and worse. And it is kind of stinky. Like there's this street called St. Mark's Place. It was the first street that I lived on in New York, and I guess it used to be super cool and like like a big cultural thing, and now it's just all frat boys like doing blow and like sitting outside, and people are just really bummed about it.
huh. So it's just like people that have like trust fund money?
Yeah,
that are kinda
exactly.
just- okay.
And they're coming in these places that used to be say like $2,000 a month to
Or
live
now,
in.
like 4.
Not 4.
Yeah.
And they're paying for it with their parents' money, and then it pushes out everyone that like actually lives there.
Yeah. Fair.
So people are freaking out. And then said, how long do you think you have to live in New York City to be considered a New Yorker? I'm curious about that.
3 years? What did you say?
You think?
I
think
anyway,
5.
like you have to be like 3 years, and I would say like, okay, you're from here now. Like you're like, you've been a part of the community for 3 years. Like,
Yeah. New Yorkers are crazy though. I feel like they'd say 10. Like I've been here
10 is
for almost 5. 10
ridiculous,
is
dude.
crazy.
10 is
I feel like
ridiculous.
I can say I'm a New Yorker. I've been here for 5 years.
Yeah, I would be like, sure.
Or I don't know, but I wouldn't know if I would call myself a New Yorker. I would say I really know New York and I live here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not going to say that. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for saying I'm a New Yorker.
Okay, take it back.
I did take it back. I took it back immediately. I'm
All
not
right.
a New Yorker.
All
I'm
right.
just a girl that lives in New York City.
Just a Bostonian.
I'm just a Bostonian.
Yeah, no, I don't. What are you even? Californian?
Californian.
Los
Californication?
Los Angelite?
Los Angelite. I actually like that.
I don't know.
Los
what they call
Angel.
them.
You're a Los Angel.
No, that's stupid, Brie.
Oh. Sure. Los Angelite's not stupid.
Californian.
Californian. Yeah. Bostonian, Californian.
Yeah.
New Yorkonian.
Los Angelite is kind of way cooler, though.
Los Angelite's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm going with that. That's what we're called now.
Josh is a Los Angelite. All right, guys, quick commercial break. So BFF listeners, if you've heard us talk about Rowback and thought, I need to check that out, we've got some exciting news. So they've essentially dropped 2 brand new women's products, and trust us, they're perfect essentials for warmer weather. First up, we got the Sydney Skort. So whether you're in the court, you're hitting the trails, or you're just out and about, the Skort moves with you effortlessly. It's got built-in shorts for extra coverage and support, plus functional pockets to keep your essentials handy, which is awesome. So you can flip, you can do tricks, you can run around. There's going to be those built-in shorts underneath the skirt, and it still looks like a skirt, which is amazing. And there's the new Everyday Active dress. This one's a total game changer, a perfect mix of style and performance. It's made to keep up with your workout morning routine and take you straight to a casual outing after. So it's active. You can work out in a dress, which is always a boss diva move. And then you can go out and still party in this dress. It's the breathable, moisture, wicked fabric, keeping you comfy all day, while the sleek fit is flattering no matter where you go. Both products are currently available in white, black, and navy. And I heard there might be some fun new colors coming this summer. So make sure to stay on the lookout for that. You can use code BFF on Rowback.com for a generous 20% off your first order through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. Make sure to go check it out and use code BFF. Do this. I don't know this headline. You do it.
Jordan Hudson?
Yeah.
Jordan Hudson allegedly banned from UNC, then UNC clears it up. Wow, how exhilarating. So a false report came out that UNC had banned Jordan Hudson. If you guys don't know who Jordan Hudson is, this is the girlfriend of Bill Belichick.
Oh, I thought this was a football player.
No. It's the
I didn't even ever know her
Bill
name.
Belichick's girlfriend / PR. So Jordan Hudson was reportedly banned from all athletic facilities. UNC right away denied the claims with this statement. While Jordan Hudson is not an employee at the University of Carolina Athletics, she is welcome to the Carolina football facilities. Jordan will continue to manage all activities related to Coach Belichick's personal brand outside of his responsibilities for Carolina football and the university. So,
well, that is a crazy rumor that I also fell for, just like the AI, because I kept seeing Bill Belichick's girlfriend banned from UNC. Banned. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Why'd they do that? I fell for it. Should they ban her? What do you think? What the heck?
Excuse me. It's that ghost energy, dude. It's got my belly bubbling. Yeah, I'm so tired of Jordan Hudson headlines now. I don't think I really care anymore.
Okay, screw her.
No, it's not like screw her. It's
All right,
just
fucking love you.
not that either. I think it's just like, who cares?
You're just a Los Angelite and you don't give a shit?
No, it's just like, we get it. She likes to like play PR for Coach Belichick. All right.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do with that?
Nothing. We can't do anything with it.
Exactly.
What would you say if you met her?
I would say, what would I say? Probably wouldn't actually talk to her.
You wouldn't, but what if she came up and was like, hey, I'm Jordan?
I'd say, hey, I'm Josh.
And then she said, what's up?
Chilling.
Cool. Do you want to come meet my husband?
Oh, yeah. That would be way cooler than this conversation I'm having with you right now.
Okay, well, can you sign this NDA?
No.
Why?
I'm not signing a random NDA.
But I'm his PR manager.
Right.
She tries to kiss you. What do you do?
Throw punch.
Do you see I'm surprised. Has Gabby done that video to you yet?
No, she hasn't actually.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like,
I'm a random girl.
Think fast.
Yeah.
And then they try to like kiss you.
Yeah. All right, guys, quick commercial break. So the flavor of the summer is here. It's the all-new Ghost Energy Iced Tea Lemonade. They actually sent a case to my house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard of this flavor yet. Tried it. Absolutely delicious, amazing. It's bursting with lemonade, and it's finishing with a smooth, sweet tea flavor. So this can is the perfect ride along all summer long. We'll be sipping it on the golf course, pickleball courts, and the beach all summer, and it's like all the other Ghost Energy. It's fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy, zero sugars, no artificial flavors, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, so it doesn't make you all jittery. It just makes you feel focused and locked in, and it's now sold nationwide for a limited time only, so don't sleep on this epic new flavor. Make sure to check it out, Energy Iced Tea Lemonade. Let's get back to the show.
Timothee and Kylie red carpet debut. Timothee and Chalamet and Kylie Jenner made their red carpet debut. People originally thought that they would go to the Met together, but Timothee skipped it to watch the Knicks game on his iPad. What a legend.
He is so awesome. I was so excited. This is the first time he's ever done a red carpet with a couple, with a
fire.
girlfriend.
I like the suit.
Look how happy they are. I love them, and I've always
looking
loved them.
happy.
I'm so excited for this. He walked a carpet with an ex-girlfriend before, but it was because they were co-stars, Lily Rose Depp.
Yep.
But this is the first time he's ever popped out with his missus, so they really do be being in love.
They be in love and shit.
And they're so funny and cute, and he's just watching his friggin' game on the iPad. I wonder if he'll be at the... He's definitely going to be at the Knicks tonight, and I'm going.
You can meet him.
I'm not on the floor.
No, you're not.
I'm not on the floor. What,
Those
are you
tickets
crazy?
are like what? Like right now? Like
I think like $30,000. My tickets were like $2,000, and they're like...
nosebleeds.
No, they're actually pretty fire.
Are they sick?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I was gonna say $2,000. They got to be all
They
right.
got to be all right because it's
Yeah.
only game 34. Miley Cyrus EP and addressing rumors about mom. Miley Cyrus made a statement addressing that her mom had unfollowed her on Instagram, saying it was an accident. Why does this always happen? This comes
Especially with
following.
this family. Like,
I
this
know.
family does this a lot, right?
I know. I feel like they're beefing a little. This comes following the feud rumors between her and her dad. Her mom also said on her podcast that she didn't know how that happened, and it's fixed now.
Her mom has her own podcast. Like Miley Cyrus's mom has a podcast
With their other sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually like a pretty
like Noah Cyrus.
no with Brandy.
I didn't
She's a
even know
DJ.
There was a Brandy.
Yeah, and they all look. The mom's genes are so strong. They all look exactly like mom.
Damn.
It's crazy. But that podcast is actually really popular. But I do agree. Everyone always says that it was a glitch.
I've never had that glitch happen.
I've never had that glitch.
I've never had a glitch where I've unfollowed somebody.
But I don't think mom. First of all, Miley and her mom are super close, so I could buy this. Like, and there's no way her mom would unfollow her daughter, her famous daughter, on Instagram.
I never believed that an unfollow was a glitch. You might have accidentally tapped it or something, but like there's no such thing, and you can't even really accidentally tap it because it's like, do you really want to unfollow
And then
this
it's like
person?
unfollow, yeah.
Like, there's no glitch.
Maybe there's only
no glitch.
glitches for famous people, super famous people.
No, that doesn't make sense. I would have been glitched out all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot your
dude.
A-list.
I would have been having mad glitches.
Her new song, have you heard it?
Nope.
Oh my God, it's so good. She released her EP called More to Lose, and she has an album coming in May, which I'm really, really excited. Something beautiful. And the album will be a visual album inspired by Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Cool.
Guys,
What's
if you
a
haven't listened to her new
visual
song
album?
yet. So she has like a video for each song, and it's like a visual video. Beautiful. But it's not a music video.
Okay.
It's like visual art.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can still listen without like.
Yeah.
looking.
But it's like tells a story through the visual art.
Mm.
So it's like an art piece is on top of being an art piece already. One may say
It's
now
art
it
on
will
art.
be an artifact.
Right. Art squared. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I like that.
Fox News reporter faints on air. A woman fainted on Fox News live on air while she was talking, and the video is going viral. People commenting how weird it was that the man she was speaking to did not even get up out of his chair when she passed out.
Oh my God.
Wait, can we watch it? Oh, damn. He's fixing his pages.
Oh my God, he just keeps going?
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Oh my God. He
That
just like
is
looks down at her like that.
Crazy. That seems like it's a bit. Wait, go. I want to see the pass out. Oh, she's having like a stroke.
She still looks pretty. We're just gonna get some help here for Cameron. Why don't you fucking help her, you douchebag?
Cameron. All right, let's continue. So, President Biden. What the fuck, dude?
Is insane. Did he come forward and say anything afterwards? Because that is the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Biden blames hair's loss on sexism. Crazy title. Yeah. That is nuts. It looks like she had like a. It looks like she almost had like a stroke or something.
It looked
She was
like when
about to have,
Wendy
like, a
Williams
seizure.
passed out.
I've never seen that clip.
You've
but
never seen Wendy Williams pass out on Good Morning America?
No.
In the Statue of Liberty costume?
No.
Are you serious?
No, I
it's
don't
a
think I
cultural
have.
phenomenon. Please
No,
bring that up for Jay.
Yeah, let's watch this now.
Our first caress.
That's got to be fake. That's got to be fake, dude. What? No way that's real. There's no way.
No, but she, like
That can't be real.
I think it is.
That can't be real.
Because now this was before everything, but now she has like a really lot of health issues, and so I think.
Let me get a replay on that shit real quick.
But it
Why
also
did she
is
try
Wendy
to Euro
Williams,
step? Look
So
at
like
this.
you
Look at
never
this.
know with her.
Euro step. Oh. Jukin. No way that is real. No fucking way, dude. She's like this. She's like.
The drop is
you don't.
crazy.
No one passes out like that.
If anyone were to pass out like that, it would be Wendy Williams.
No one
though.
passes out like that.
Do you know the lore of Wendy Williams?
I know a little bit of the
Oh my
Wendy
God,
Williams
Jay!
stuff.
If you knew more, you'd be like, yeah, that's how Wendy Williams would pass out.
I always thought it was really funny when her cameraman would like throw shade at the audience.
yeah.
You ever see those
Yeah.
clips? Like she'd be like talking, she'd be like saying something like, and they're broke. And then they'd like pan to someone in the crowd that kind of looks poor. It's like, yo, what?
It was crazy.
Like the cameraman was a demon. And then Wendy would catch it and always be like, oh. Like, dude, such a fucking funny woman.
She had the best daytime TV. She is the best host ever. She would say whatever was on her mind.
Whatever was on her mind.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
awful at times.
Oh,
and
definitely.
then also just so fucking funny though.
Have you seen the one where she's like she puts up a picture of this person and is like, do you guys know who this is? Does anyone here know? I don't know who he is. Well, apparently he's viral. Apparently he's famous on TikTok. He has like 1 million followers and that's it. He's dead now. It's like, wait, what?
Insane.
Have you seen what clip I'm talking about?
Or she'll be like, clap if you want them to suffer.
It's like, what? She's like judge, jury, and executioner. That woman's crazy.
Wendy Williams, yeah, she went downhill, but hopefully she's doing all right. Much
Wow.
love to Wendy Williams.
For like the woman that passed out though, you
Hope
probably
she's all right.
should-
That dude's a douchebag.
that dude sucks, dude.
She said that,
How is what did
she
say?
said that the incident was very scary and she felt worse for the audience. But she thought it was just from dehydration, everybody said. And then the guy, I guess, after this said that paramedics are checking on her. Sorry for that, blah, blah, blah. So I guess he kind of checked in after the fact. But
After.
Yeah.
But like,
How is your
The show must
first?
go
How is
on.
your first instinct though? Not like
Someone
holy.
gotta
the
How
camera
fuck
did pan out to show her fall too. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
like how is your first
Insane.
instinct not like get up and go,
go
see
help
what the
her?
fuck is going
Like,
on?
that
Your
sentence
first
can wait.
instinct is like, oh my god, my papers are a little disoriented.
and he went straight back into the headline and then was like, actually, someone would probably like, we're taking a
There's
break.
someone in the back is like, this shit. Oh.
Actually,
It's
right
like,
back
oh,
to Biden. That is so fucking bizarre.
Nuts.
Oh my
Nuts.
God. Golden Globes will have a best podcast category. Who do you think's
lost my
gonna win? Joe Rogan,
Best-
obviously,
yeah.
right?
It's got to be Joe Rogan.
Or trying to think Armchair podcast might win. Joe Rogan, Armchair, maybe Theo Vaughn.
I like his podcast. I just don't know if it would win.
Yeah.
I think it would have to be Joe Rogan.
I think it would have to be Joe Rogan, yeah.
Yeah. It's the biggest podcast in the world.
Is there anything bigger than it?
No, but it's like who's voting. That's what
Well,
really
and we've
matters.
also found out that these are all bullshit fake, and it's like not actually winning.
Yeah, it just matters who's going to be voting, I think, really is the whole situation. But
And you know how like when they add new categories and they kind of like put people in that no one's ever heard of and they win and they're like, wait, how did this happen?
yeah.
It's like I thought it's supposed to be the most popular things
It's going to be the top 25 are the only ones
that are allowed.
be
Oh, can we
be
look up the
nominated.
top 25 podcasts in the world?
It's gonna be 100% Joe Rogan then.
It has to be. He's like the most influential
Podcaster.
He
changed like the vote.
Oh, okay. Ooh, we have, so it's the Joe Rogan podcast, Crime Junkie, the Mel Robbins podcast, Caller Daddy, Sean Ryan Show, Rotten Mango, the Zerky Show, Smartless. Ooh, I hope Smartless wins. I love Smartless.
Yeah,
The
I could see them
Daily,
winning.
Stuff You Should Know. That's a really good podcast. The Past Weekend. Theo's up there. Ben Shapiro. Yeah. Okay. I actually know most of those.
I still think it has to be Joe Rogan.
It's doesn't number one like have to win?
I feel like it, at least for the first one. Then next year you can give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know?
The Huberman one's really good. I mean, they might pick one that's like educational.
Yeah, maybe.
Should we
All right.
hot take it?
Yeah, let's hot takes.
All right.
I don't need these on still.
They're just for swag at this point. Miley Cyrus is a great singer, but she needs better writers and producers.
I
I
haven't
would never
listened to her new music yet.
I'll
so-
never talk smack about my queen.
Fair.
Um,
Met Gala is grossly similar to the Hunger Games. Yeah, I always found their fits were kind of the same.
yeah.
But it's not like no one's killing each other.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I
Not
feel
yet.
like that's not a hot take. Benson Boone's music is really good. It's just trendy to not like him. Been saying that.
I
think he's
agree.
great.
Yeah,
He's an
I agree.
incredible performer.
I don't even think that's a hot take. I
No.
think that's just right.
People just like hopped on the hate train and they've never been to a Benson Boone show.
Yeah. Not a hot take. Who would win, 100 men or one gorilla? Yeah, I think we're over this one. 100 American men or 100 British men is the new thing now.
Yeah. 100 American men.
Yeah.
Or 100 American women or 100 British women.
Like, the Brits couldn't even handle 13 colonies. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, I'm gonna say one Waffle House takes out 100 Brits.
Easily.
Are you kidding me?
Give 20 Americans to 100 Brits. We're good.
It's got to be a specific type.
A specific type for sure.
And look, this is no weapons. We're talking no weapons, right?
Yeah, because they don't have guns.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, whoa, like Americans are bringing no guns, but the Brits can't be bringing knives and baseball bats either. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
Well,
it's like
picture
both sides.
Guidos, Jersey Shore Guidos, all juiced up, ready, running through. Mike the Situation put his head through a
They're the
through
ones
a wall.
I'm picking. They're not.
But we
they're
can pick
not
5 of
that-
them. Then who
Nah,
else? Are you
I don't
gonna
even
pick?
want any of them. Actually, maybe just throw them at the front line.
That's
They're
what
like the
I'm saying.
first
And they're
wall of
running like,
defense.
do.
Yeah, they're like the first wall of defense. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, no, I think you got to go America there.
With the 100 men or gorilla, though, who did you say?
Here's the thing. The 100 men, like a good 65 of them need to be willing to die.
Okay.
They need to be willing to die.
okay.
Because that's the only way you're getting this gorilla on the ground. Like,
So you sacrifice yourself?
it's impossible. Like, you got to assume in this debate the gorilla isn't like gonna be scared or whatever. It's like this gorilla is ready to fucking go, right? It is an angry gorilla ready to fucking take out all its might on 100 men, and the 100 men are all ready to fucking go against this gorilla. A gorilla could backhand 3 human beings, break all of their necks, like
Yeah.
in one swing. Just tew, tew.
And what are you going to punch a
Pew.
gorilla to death?
It would look like he's just pirouetting through this fucking crowd, right? So it would have to be like overwhelming amounts at a time
You'd
on
have
this
to
gorilla.
bite his neck open.
And the gorilla would just be swinging people off and they'd be dying. So like you'd have to watch the first few people run in and get obliterated and then still have the like mental strength to be like, I'm still going to go in there. Like, so I think 60 men need to be willing to die and then we could take the gorilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
We need
think
like an
I
Aaron
think gorilla
Yeager
always wins.
type speech beforehand or like guy. Like we need something nuts. We need something nuts to go
To
on.
hype you up, to amp you up.
Oh my
Like you're going into the
God.
Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a tough one. They got to be big men too. They need to be big
Huge
men.
Yeah.
Like,
100 of you, you're dead.
well, yeah, probably.
Yeah. 100%.
Probably.
100%.
Yeah, it would be really tough. Like you'd have to I don't even know what the strategy would be. Like I'd have to send like 40 in at one time.
You'd have to try to bite his neck open.
Oh yeah, you have to be a savage. You
You have
can't
to
fight
bite.
like a man. You'd
Yeah.
have to fight like an animal.
You have to fight like an animal.
Like
yeah.
I mean, you're biting at like the Achilles tendon. You know what I'm
You have
saying?
to. All you have is your mouth.
Well, like you're just going all out. You're going all out, hoping like you can just take chunks out of this thing and slow it
I
down.
don't even think I love gorillas.
I know gorillas are amazing animals, and they're not really like that aggressive.
Rest in peace, Harambe. This makes me sad because I don't believe this one. This is a hot take. Celebrities don't all need a podcast. They're really bad interviewers. Example, Amy Poehler. I think Amy Poehler, everything she does to me is perfect and great. And I thought she was a great interviewer.
I really think Amy Poehler's hilarious, but I haven't watched her podcast, so
I've seen clips and I saw her interview Hannah Berner and Paige Sorbo and I thought she crushed it.
I like her.
I agree with that though.
I like the moments she does at like the Emmys. How
She's
like every year
awesome.
she has like some new thing she's doing that's
She's
crazy
so
at the
good.
Emmys.
Her and Seth Meyers' like best friend relationship is my favorite
I
thing in the
think
whole
she's
entire
so
world.
funny.
She's so funny. But I do agree, like, a lot of celebrities are bad interviewers, and they should just stick to being the celebrity, being interviewed.
Yeah.
But I don't think Amy Poehler is one of them.
Wellness culture on TikTok is just the new toxic diet culture from the early 2000s. I don't see any wellness culture on my TikTok.
I kind of agree. It's like culty and crazy, and people are like fasting and like doing all like these yogas all day long and like not eating and just drinking water. Relax.
Yeah, you got to eat. I
Have some
mean,
pasta.
fasting is really good for you, though.
I know, but they're doing like crazy ones forever, and I'm just like, maybe don't market that to
I
14-year-old
think like the
girls.
good thing is like you want to eat between like what 12 and 8 p.m. That's
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be like, and then you don't eat any other time in the day, but you eat between 12 and 8.
Yeah, that's good. That's healthy for
I'm
you.
pretty sure that's like the best way to do it. I could be misspoken, but I
Morgan
think
Wallen's
that's-
dad fasts for 40 days at a time. Is that not insane?
That's not
Impossible?
possible.
That's what I
What
thought.
do you mean he fasts for 40 days at a time?
I listened to the Theo Von podcast with Morgan Wallen on it, and he talked about his dad fasting, and it's like 40 days at a time.
So he doesn't eat for 40 days.
Doesn't eat for 40 days. Yeah,
Nope.
that's what
Don't
that's
believe
what
it.
he said. I thought that was like literally
Don't believe it.
not possible.
Don't
but
believe it.
according, maybe it was like 30 days, but it was something crazy.
40 days, there's no shot.
That's what he said. Swear to God.
That's like Jesus
Swear
in
to
the
the Pope.
desert
Yeah.
for 40 days.
Well, I think he does it for like he's like on this like I think it's religious why he does it.
40 days seems like impossible.
I can't even go until 12 o'clock.
No, not me.
I'm starving all the fucking time.
I'm starving right now.
I know. BFFs Corner, back Gala recap. It was a blast. You guys watched it all unfold on live stream. Good stuff, fun time. Did get stuck. I didn't get stuck. I woke up for my flight. It was too early, and I was like, okay, I have to stay in Scottsdale. And then I did have a crazy diva in distress. I went to the Cheesecake Factory by myself. I was just like stuck in Scottsdale.
Like you were like, I just can't leave.
I woke up. My flight was at 7 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah.
And so I was ready to leave for the airport at like 3:30. I woke up to pack, and I was like, oh, I took 16 tequila shots like 3 hours ago. I can't get on this flight. So I tried to stay. Hotel was booked up. It was just a really big nightmare, Jay.
Yeah.
But it was fun to follow along with all you guys on TikTok.
Yeah, no, I got out of there early in the morning.
Yeah. We have a fun week coming up
We do.
this week, right now, today,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to Coney Island tomorrow.
Coney Island.
That will be a vlog for you guys. Then we're live streaming
Oh.
on BFF's YouTube channel,
Mhm.
and we're playing a kickball game.
We are going to be doing that?
We're doing that.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, we're live streaming the kickball game, and then I think we might do also a live stream on Josh's Twitch.
Yeah.
And then,
If Matt ever gets here.
oh my God, yeah, he missed this flight. I thought you were talking about another flight.
No, this flight. I think he got a flight at 10 a.m. this morning, though, so he should be here in 5 hours, 6 hours.
Perfect. There's another Dave lookalike on Twitter.
Sweet.
Oh my God, that is Dave. No, that's AI.
I kind of want to hear what this Dave is saying.
That's AI. That's not Dave.
Wait.
That's a deep fake.
If this guy got like hair plugs, he would.
That's a
look
deep fake of
eerily
Dave. That
similar
has to be a deep
Dave.
fake with different teeth. I'm not buying that. That's a real person. That's Dave Portnoy.
It's so funny how many doppelgangers that Dave has.
I know. That's crazy. I feel like we never have any doppelgangers. Why
Like,
does he
and
have so
his
many?
are like ridiculously close.
Like, it's bizarre. Josh, that's a deep fake, right?
I doubt it. This seems like a real dude.
But like the eyes don't move like that.
It's a guy.
That's not a that's
That's a
deep
dude.
fake. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Well, Brianna, she's trying to quit vaping. She bought a vape on Saturday, so now she said she'll only vape on Saturdays. Well, I'll vape until my vape that I buy on Saturday dies.
yeah.
And it probably won't
And
die
there.
until next Saturday. I did go 3 days, and I did quit before for a month and a half. Like, it's possible, but I need to have the willpower, and I just really don't feel it in my heart right now.
Maybe because it's weak from all the smoking.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I'm really going to try, though, guys, so follow along for the journey. If I can
Beautiful.
do it, then anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Josh, you won first place. Your Creator Classic.
Yup. Did. Woo!
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty
You were-
fun.
Weren't you nervous that it was? Were you talking to me about that event where you were like, these are actual golfers?
Yes. Yeah.
And you won?
Well, I was on a team.
Oh.
So, like, it's not like I did all the work.
Okay, I thought
I did probably the least amount of work. But no.
team
I was
won.
the team captain, so I picked my team.
Were you just the team captain because you're famous?
Well, there were other people there that were famous.
Was you the most famous?
No, not in that community, definitely.
Oh, they're
not.
like famous
it's
golfers.
all golfers, right?
Why'd you
Like,
get to be the team captain?
I don't know. I think they
how
were
did
like,
they-
this guy looks like he has a lot of leadership in him. And I was like, oh, do I ever? And then I put together the best team the Creator Classic's ever seen, and we went and won.
Some would
We were
say-
actually in like last place after hole 3.
Okay.
And I looked at the boys and I was like, hey, we didn't fucking come here to play 8 holes. We came here to play 9 holes today. And they were like, yeah, we did. And I was like, let's turn this shit around. And then I topped my drive about 150 yards. And then I was like, you guys got to turn it around, not me. I'm just going to do my thing and you guys play way better. But no, it was good. It was good. I got to hit a couple like clutch shots for the boys, which was fun. And
that was
it.
so Nelk code. I don't know. That just sounded like a Nelk podcast. I got to hit a couple clutch shot for the boys, and it was dope.
Yeah, I hit some clutch shots. Like I had like a good like 30-foot putt.
No, that's clutch.
That I hit, and if we didn't hit that, we weren't going to the playoffs. So it was
Oh,
pretty
wow.
stressful. And it's all alternate shots, so it's not like a scramble or like you're playing the whole game. It felt really weird as a player. I'm sure it was super cool as like maybe an audience member watching alternate shot, but
So
how it
someone
works,
shoots
it's
it,
like
then you go
it's
pick
3
up.
people on a team,
Okay.
right? So someone would shoot out of the tee box,
Mhm.
and then the next guy on your team takes that shot. And then the next guy on the team
Okay.
takes. So you're always switching the rotate, like right. It's always switching.
I would like that. I feel like that's the most fun way to play golf.
No, because you get into no flow. There's no like rhythm you get into. Like if you're hitting your own ball all day long, like yeah, you might have like 3 bad holes.
And golf
to
is
start
not a
the day.
team sport. It's
Not
all about
typically,
you.
not
Yeah.
typically. It's usually like a solo sport. But like, you know, usually those tournaments will do like scramble
Mm.
or like best ball, or maybe they do like a shamble type situation. But to like not like to swing a club and then be like, all right, I'm gonna sit here for 8 minutes until I swing a club again. It felt
Feels
weird.
weird.
It felt weird. And I've never been so nervous to play golf in my life.
Because
like,
you were playing in front of like real golf people.
and fans.
Oh,
There were people all around, like yelling and
Oh
saying
my god,
shit
I
while
would
you're
do
golfing.
so bad.
It was so terrifying.
Were you like shaking like before?
The first time I put the tee down, my hand was like it wasn't me playing with it. It was not me playing with the mic.
it was
That is
Boston slaps my mic. Yeah.
Okay, I
You're
just saw
okay.
like eyes of death shot towards
No.
you. The first time I went to put the ball down with the tee, like my hand was like this. I was like going to put the ball down with the tee.
Oh
and it
my
was,
god,
like,
I would be so nervous.
it was the scariest thing in sports I've ever like done. Like I've
But you
never
fucking
felt so
won, bro.
nervous. Yeah, we won.
You did
We
a
won.
clutch classic for the bros, for the boys. It was dope.
A
Is that what
clutch
you said?
Classic. I said
Classic
I hit a
clutch for
couple-
the clutch.
I hit a couple clutch
Hit the
shots
clutch,
for
hit
the
it into
boys.
4th speed, hit it to gear, and I won it with my boys for the fam back home.
And that's BFFs.
See you guys tomorrow.
We actually have a Tommy about the bend over and cough. He said he never had to bend over and cough, but he had to cough and they cupped his balls.
Yeah,
Knew it.
a little cup cough.
So you did do that?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I've heard of
okay.
it.
All right.
I've never done it.
And that's BFFs.
BFFs.